To make a move like that, you have to have kahunas and conviction.
Long term, I'm bullish. We could see about a 20% correction next year.
This is Josh Jelinski, the financial quarterback. Don't touch that dial. What's the biggest socio-political, geopolitical? Are we headed for World War III? What is that? What does that mean?
World War III's already begun. You know, it's. How did World War II start? Oh, when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. You mean, how about FDR seizing all Japanese assets in July of 1941? How about the United States, the UK, and the Dutch putting sanctions on Japan that cut back 3/4 of their global trade? Oh, how about putting sanctions on Japan that cut off 88% of their oil? Oh, they only import 100% of it. Oh, where am I getting that from? Oh, that's History Today, establishment website. They build these things up. The war has already begun in the World War III. It was the cover of our Trends Journal magazine 2 days before Russia's invasion. COVID war, Ukraine war, World War. Those papers that came out, that guy leaked out, that young guy, the Pentagon Papers 2.0, showing proof that NATO, United States troops are in Ukraine now. Oh, we're just showing them how to fire the weapons. Don't worry about it, you know. No, this has already started. When all else fails, they take you to war. What followed the Great Depression? World War II. What followed the dot-com bust? The war on terror. We're going to get that guy Osama bin Laden dead or alive. Little Georgie Bush, your daddy's boy, born on third base. Thought he had a home run. A little clown of a jerk that 88% of the people swallowed their crap for the longest war in American history that cost us trillions of dollars that we lost. They're doing the same thing now. You got loser Biden there. The economy's going down. You just mentioned the GDP numbers. What was the last quarter? 1.1%? Oh, what did they expect? Oh, they expected it to rise almost 1%. That was the talk on the street. People don't get it. When you start raising interest rates, the economy doesn't go down automatically. It takes time. And now that time is now. And then next Wednesday, the 3rd, May 3rd, they're going to raise interest rates another 25 basis points. That's the guess on the street. 90% the guess on the street. So if they raise interest rates another 25 points, what does that mean? Well, what does that mean? It means things are going to go down more. Here, this just came out. Signed contracts to buy existing homes in the United States unexpectedly dropped in March. The first decline since November 2022. Oh, November 2022? When they launched the COVID war and it was really going down bad? Yeah, that was it. So here we go. According to Bloomberg, on a yearly basis, pending transactions plunged 23.2%. So what's going to be the worst crisis? No, not in the real estate market in that aspect. Office building bust. People are working from home. Are they going to go back to work? Yeah, a lot of them are, but a lot of them aren't. And you have office occupancy rates, according to Castle with a K, the office occupancy rate in the United States is 49%. That's right. So all the businesses, all these big companies, Blackstone and all the others that have all these big office buildings. Now I'm a tenant. I'm telling my workers, yeah, only come in 2 or 3 days a week. Do I need all this space anymore? Nope. Oh, by the way, interest rates went up. You got floating loans on these commercial. Oh, now you got to pay more on your loan as you're getting less money coming in. This office building bust, you know the banking crisis that just began with the Silicon Valley Bank. That's just the beginning. Because when these commercial offices go down, you're going to start seeing wipeout after wipeout after wipeout. It's only about $5 trillion in debt that they owe. $5 trillion. And how are they going to pay it back when you got less tenants?
Are the banks wanting to crash that, though? I mean, I'm thinking of in 2020, right? You had 5-year, we refinanced our commercial loan because, hey, rates are what? 2.5%. So we extended it for 10 years because I was seeing, okay, in 5 years, there's going to be a swath of these 5-year arms that are going to come due, and it's going to be like the '08 crash all over again. But this time, $10 million complexes, $5 million complexes, $2 million office condos, $100 million apartments that they're building in Texas and Florida. I totally agree with you there. And I think it's 2025 is when they really, 2025, 2026, because that's when those 5-year adjustable rate mortgages, you see these people on, Instagram, the real estate gurus, you can get rich borrowing other people's money.
Yeah.
But this time, so they didn't go after people that didn't have money, like the ninja loans. They went after people worth, let's say, 1 to 5 million. Hey, you could get rich quick on real estate and you get to get all these write-offs. I think there are going to be so many people getting screwed in this. Do you have more data on that? Because I am worried about that too.
Well, again, to us, the biggest one is in the commercial, the office building. The numbers are there. I was just in Chicago 2 weeks ago. And I used to live in Chicago, by the way, for about 6 years. I love it. I loved it there. And it was a beautiful day. It was about 85 degrees. And I'm down on that area, I forget what they call it, near the water, and the beautiful restaurants. Lunchtime, all the outside patios, Riverwalk, that's what they call it, Riverwalk. All the outside patios of the restaurants, all closed down. You know why? Because they're not doing any lunch, they're not doing any business for lunch. And that's one place after another like that. The damage that the COVID war has done is incalculable. Financially, mentally, physically, all the numbers are there. Oh, hey, how about that crime rate that skyrocketed, huh? As I say, when people lose everything and have nothing left to lose, they lose it. Oh, they're closing down Whole Foods right in the center of Silicon Valley land over there in San Francisco. Oh, how come? Oh, because of the crime rate? Oh, and how much of the values of the office buildings gone down in San Francisco? Oh, they're only down 30%, according to the numbers coming out. Oh, and who are the clowns that first locked down? Oh, that little guy with the beard, that Dorsey guy? Oh, yeah, we wrote about it as it was happening in February 2020. He was going to South Africa, canceled his flight, told all the workers, don't come in, you'll die of COVID, don't come in. And then one freak after another, the Zuckerberg, the Cook, all the Googles, all of them, go home, because our business is going to boom as people are locked down. They're buying from home. They're ordering everything from home. All the business is going down, but hey, the tech business went way up. And now it's going way down. Yeah. They're the ones that started this whole freaky stay home, or else you're going to die stuff. So now their businesses boom, the tech business boom. That's why Silicon Valley went bust first. Because all these IPOs, these SPACs, they were making up crap. That, oh, the business is booming. I got this idea, that idea, this idea. And now you're going to start seeing it hitting the other banks because people are not going back to work like they used to. You look at the numbers. There used to be, you're in Jersey, there was DuPont, the bus company over there. Huge bus company. They went bankrupt. For the people from northern New Jersey used to go into the city. They had like 281 a day bus trips. Now it's down to like 70 something before they went bankrupt. One company after, where I am up here in Kingston, New York, this place was thriving before COVID. Now it's dead. And anywhere you go, we call it Boca Midnight, like the old people living in Boca Raton. And midnight comes at 10 o'clock. You go out now, 9, 10 o'clock, the streets start emptying out. The damage that's been done by the COVID war is incalculable. The trillions, they caused this crisis by dumping in all of this free money and lowering interest rates. And the slime balls, the little liars that imbeciles and morons want to believe. How about the screaming, yelling? Hey, there's no inflation. What the hell's the matter with you? It's only temporary. And now in the woke world, it's transitory. They lied about it so they can keep artificially propping up the markets. And now you know why they're raising interest rates? And not only in the United States, over in Europe, they're blaming it on higher wages. Not what they caused. I'm not making this up. You can read the facts. They don't take one bit of responsibility for what they've done. Nothing. They're blaming it on higher wages. And that's why they're raising interest rates. When they raise interest rates, they're going to raise them 25 basis points in the United States, 25 or 50 basis points a couple of days later in the UK, in the EU. You're going to see the economy go down deeper and deeper. Drag-flation, the economy drags down, and inflation still is high because the morons and imbeciles put the sanctions on Russia. All you people in Europe love your high energy prices. Oh, you only have a 10.1% inflation rate over there in the UK because of the high energy prices and food prices. So the politicians have caused this.